It's not
Welcome.
live yet.
Oh, it
Yeah.
popped up for you. I see your finger. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our coffee talk. I actually don't have coffee today, so starting off without the coffee, but we're welcoming everybody to our typically event recap, but this time focusing on an event that is upcoming. So you can see on the screen, we are going to be talking about one of our longtime clients, Dystonia, and their virtual zoo day. So tomorrow they are having a virtual walk event, and we're going to be talking a little bit about what they've done really well, everything that they've done in the past and kind of what led them to this great virtual event. Brooke, I know that they've been a client here for a while. Can you give us a little bit of a background on them?
Sure. Hey, Savannah. Yeah, this is great. Dystonia Medical Research Foundation joined the Swell platform 4 years ago. Prior to COVID, they held between 16 and 19 walks around the country in each different city. I remember Phoenix and Cincinnati and at zoos across the country. And they were great events, and they ranged in widely in what they fundraised. And I know they ultimately landed on Swell after working with a number of different platforms because of the way that we could create sites for all of their cities, and each of their cities felt, like they owned it a little bit. And the registration process being so simple without a login and a lot of customization. And so there were some things about it that really worked well for their donor base and their model. And then when COVID hit, they were headed into 2020 like the rest of us, just a business as usual, and so we really worked together as a partnership. And I remember those conversations and talking about what a national walk, virtual walk, could look like, and painting that picture. They put a lot of trust in us and them, and they collapsed all of those different individual city walks into one national walk last year, and had a lot of success. And I think we're really surprised by it. I think we kind of went in thinking, if anything works about this, it's positive, was sort of the, where they were. And then it ended up being very successful. I know they reached guests in all 50 states. They raised a good amount of money. They don't think quite hit what they would have in the year prior, but weren't so far off, particularly on a net expense basis, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Um, and they produced a lot of it themselves. And so we really helped them with that, and helped get them comfortable with how this would work, in a pretty tense time. But now that we're in year two, they've adapted beautifully and learned some things. I know that they shortened their program. It was a longer program. They shortened it from year one to two. They leaned heavier into teams. I think they didn't have the team structure last year. It was just like, let's get through this. And I think realized that they lost some of that city team feel that their city, their different events had. So they really dialed into the thing that raised money well for them, and dialed back into that. And they've really optimized how they're doing it. I think they've got a lot. They were able to focus on the big things because now they've taken care of so many of the little things from last year. So we're really excited about tomorrow. Savannah, I know you've been following it more closely though this year, and so I'm curious what you're seeing that makes you so excited about their success.
Yeah. I will say I've seen a couple of different things that really stand out. One is being their pre event registration. So, with virtual events, I feel like it's just so important to focus your time on getting guests registered because you usually are in the office and you're talking about what you're doing for the weekend. Everybody's going to these in person events. And so, with virtual, you really have to recreate that by making sure that you get these people registered ahead of time. That way, they can receive reminders and know when this event is because they're joining online. Dystonia so far has registered over 1,000 guests, which is huge. A great amount of guests leading up to tomorrow. And so it's really great that they focused a lot of their efforts on making sure that they had guests registered for this event. That way they know people are going to be attending and it leads to higher donations. So super awesome that they have done that. The other thing that I've really seen is the peer-to-peer fundraising. So Swell talks about it all the time. We love peer-to-peer fundraising. I think Dystonia can say now that they love peer-to-peer fundraising too. And you talked a little bit about it, but with the teams, they've taken all of that, individual city walks and brought it into this one event, and it's really paid off. So these teams have been fundraising like crazy. And I don't know if it's competition, but you can look on those leaderboards and see that everybody is trying to beat each other. So it's pretty exciting to see that they're using that peer-to-peer, team-oriented as well, to kind of keep it with the same feel as their past events, but kind of creating a new feel with this virtual event as well. So that's another thing. And then finally, what they're doing today is testing. So they want to make sure everything goes well tomorrow. And so with that, they're going to be testing all day today to make sure that they have run of show and everything exactly how they want it to look. So that way their guests can have a good day tomorrow. So those are the few things that I've seen. Brooke, do you want to add anything to that?
Just that I know they're ahead of their fundraising. So they are, I don't know exactly what they have, in their back pocket tomorrow, but from all we can see, they are well ahead of their fundraising from year one. So that's really exciting. And I thought I would try to share the screen that, to see if I could share the screen that they'll see tomorrow, so that you can get a glimpse of what they'll be seeing tomorrow when they are all logged in. Let's see if we can make that work just right. Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
That's all right. We'll get there.
We'll get there. So I was trying to make it where I know they're testing today. So we weren't going to show them real time because they're testing. We're going to show an image of their of their virtual site. So, but I know they're really looking forward and going to have a great day tomorrow and have all their guests log in and watch their live event. So.
Yeah, and what's great with that program too is that you can pop in whenever you like. So if you've got kids going to do stuff or you have plans to watch some football, you can also jump in whenever you guys are excited to see what they have planned during that program too, which is really awesome. So
Definitely.
That's exciting. We hope to be there tomorrow, and we hope that you guys want to come tomorrow. And if you do, all you have to do is go to letszothis.swell.gives. You can see it plugged in right there below. If you want to register for the virtual walk and attend tomorrow at any time, we'd love to see you there. Dystonia would love to see you there and see the success of this fundraising event.
That's right. Awesome. Thanks, Savannah. Great to see you as always.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.